everyone. Welcome to Science 6. So this will be our last topic for our Science 6. Last meeting we discussed about the season, the spring, winter, summer, and autumn. The weather pattern, the season in the Philippines, we have the wet and dry season. The climate in the Philippines, we have climate type 1, 2, 3, and 4. Weather is a day-to-day condition of the atmosphere. The position of Earth as well as its rotation affects the season, weather, and climate of the world. There are 4 types of climate in the Philippines based on the rainfall distribution. Also, the Philippines has 2 known seasons, the wet season and the dry season. Meanwhile, other parts of the earth experience 4 types of season: the winter, summer, spring, and autumn. Now, for this day, we're going to discuss about the solar system. Many objects move. There are objects that move other objects. Large bodies such as Earth and other moon also exhibit movement. So, for this chapter, we're going to discuss about the solar system. So first, we're going to discuss on the motion of the Earth. So Earth is spin around an imaginary line which turns from North Pole to the South Pole. This imaginary line is called the axis. The spinning motion of the Earth is called the rotation. Earth rotates for every 24 hours, causes day and night. At daytime on the side of the Earth that faces the sun is daytime, and it's nighttime on the non-lighted side. But actually, the rotation of the Earth axis, it takes for 23 hours, 56 minutes, 4.09 seconds. That is the exact rotation of the Earth on its axis. While rotating on its axis, you learn from the previous chapter that the Earth axis is tilted approximately 23.5 degrees. This tilting affects the amount of sunlight that falls on the different places on the Earth. The tilting also of the Earth axis, it affects also the season of the Earth. While rotating on its axis, Earth is also moving around the sun. This movement is called revolution. Earth follows an imaginary pathway called the orbit while traveling around the sun. So the Earth revolves around the sun for 365 and 1/4 days. But during leap year, yung 1/4 inadyan doon sa month of February, nagiging 29. Pero tayo ngayon, it is not leap year. So you notice kahapon hanggang 28 lang. So it is only 365 and 1/4 days. That is the exact revolution of the Earth around the sun. The movement of the Earth around the sun, it takes for 365 and 1/4 days if it is not leap year. Pag leap year, kasi yung 1/4 inadyan sa February, it becomes 366 days. Now, so much for the Earth. We come now to the other planets in the solar system. So what are the planets in the solar system? The 8 planets are grouped based on their size and distance from the sun. The inner planet or the terrestrial planet are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. They are small and mostly made up of rocks and metals. The outer planets are the Jovian planet. These are the bigger planet, the Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They are huge and mostly made up of gases. Say, you have the Earth rotation around its axis, revolution, and around the Sun. Not only the Earth moved around the Earth. So, the movement around the Sun is called revolution, while the movement on its axis is called rotation. The first planet is Mercury. Mercury is the planet nearest to the Sun. Mercury's elliptical orbit takes it to a distance of 57.91 million kilometers from the Sun. It approximately to the Sun's make Mercury difficult to observe from the Earth. Mercury has no atmosphere. This makes its atmosphere temperature extremely hot during daytime and extremely cold during nighttime. Next is Venus. Venus is usually regarded as Earth twin because they are almost similar in size, mass, density, and composition. Venus is the brightest star-like object in the sky. In a certain month, Venus is visible on the eastern horizon just before sunrise, so it is called morning star. During some month, on the other hand, Venus can be seen when the sun sets. It is when Venus is called evening star. Certainly, Venus is the brightest planet in the sky because of its proximity to Earth and way its clouds reflect light, sunlight. The atmosphere of Venus is mostly made up of carbon dioxide. The atmosphere is thick enough to trap the sun's heat, which results in the surface temperature over 470 degrees Celsius. So that is why Venus is called the hottest planet, but not the Mercury. Next is the Earth. Earth is the only planet in the solar system that supports life. Its temperature and the amount of needed gases are ideal for harboring life Earth. It is the third planet from the Sun and the fifth largest planet in the solar system. It is divided into two hemispheres, the northern and southern hemisphere, and it has two poles, the north and south poles. Next we have Mars. Mars is known as the red planet because of its orange-red appearance. Similar to other inner planet, its surface has undergone volcanic and crust movement. The surface of Mars has also experienced impact from other celestial bodies. The atmospheric effects such as dust storm. Mars has some noticeable geological features. It has the largest volcanic mountain in the solar system. The Olympus Mons has enormous equatorial rift valley called the Valles Marineris. Also, the volcanoes in the northern Tarses region. Vast volcanic plateau cause the deformation in planet's roundness. Next is Jupiter. So Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Its appearance is a complex combination of beautiful color and atmospheric feature. It has ring system but is thinner than that of Saturn. Most of Jupiter clouds are made up of ammonia. Meanwhile, Jupiter's surface has a dark belt and light zone with storms that have existed for many years. An example of this is a great red spot, which is observable through a telescope from the Earth. The great red spot is actually a giant storm. In 2006, do you know that the Filipino astronomer discovered the oval Ba or the red spot Jr. The Filipino astronomer is Christopher Go. The oval Ba or the red spot is a storm that is half size of the great red spot, or sometimes called the these are the giant planet in the solar system. Okay, this is the king of kings in the Greek mythology. Next, Saturn. Saturn is known as the splendid ring system. There are 11 ring systems of the planet Saturn. It is known for a splendid ring system. The rings extended thousands of kilometers from the planet. These rings are mostly made up of rocky materials covered with water and ice. Saturn has 53 officially named natural satellites or moons. The astronomers believe that there are many more moons waiting to be discovered. Titan is the largest satellite of Saturn. The satellite is bigger than Mercury. Next, we have Uranus. Uranus is known as one of the gas giants in our solar system. Its atmosphere comprises hydrogen, helium, methane, water, and ammonia. Its blue-green appearance is caused by methane gas. Uranus has rings like those of Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. Also, Uranus has 27 known natural satellites or moon. The last planet is Neptune. Neptune is the 8th planet from the Sun. It is known as the giant blue planet. Its atmosphere comprises hydrogen, helium, and methane. It also has 6 rings with varying thickness. It also has, scientists believe that the rings of Neptune are relatively new and short-lived. Astrophysicists are scientists who study the nature of the universe. They observe planets, stars, and other celestial objects. They study and interpret astronomical phenomena. They use radio and space-based telescopes, satellites, and other high-tech instruments. Astrophysicists also serve as instructor and professor in colleges and universities. They can also work as science researcher in the government, agency, and private organization. We have one. Dr. Reynabel Reyes is an astrophysicist. He is known as Filipina, who provided Einstein right after her research validating Einstein's theory of relativity in a cosmic scale. Dr. Reyes obtained her physics degree in Ateneo de Manila. Okay? Thank you and have a nice day. I hope you learned something from our Science 6. Good day, everyone, and have a nice day.